And good evening, sports fans, and welcome to the SkyZhone HD Game of the Week. I'm Kelly Hardy. Alongside of me is Coach James Klein. Good evening, James.
Good evening, Kelly. How you doing?
Great, man. It's a beautiful night here in the high country for some high school football action. It is senior night here at Watauga, and they're sending everybody out, it looks like, as the captains to about the first hash mark, and then 4 more will continue on there to the center, James.
Yeah, it looks like I got about 15 to 16 seniors for Watauga, so they're going to be losing a big class this year.
And let's take a look at the overall records here before we get started tonight. Watauga has an impressive season going on so far, James.
Yeah, they're 9-0 overall, 4-0 in the conference. They're ranked 30th in the state, so that's out of all the football teams, Kelly.
That's an impressive stat there. Watauga High School 9-0 on the year, having a great season here, looking to stay undefeated at home on senior night, hosting the visiting Huskies. How the Huskies fare so far this year, James? We've lost a couple of close ones here of late.
Yeah, but we got a big win last week. I think that puts us in the state playoffs. We're sitting at 6-3 overall, 2-2 in the conference. We're ranked 184th in the whole state, so I'm hoping this will be a pretty good ball game.
Hopefully a high-scoring affair. The Huskies coached by head coach Brian Hampton. Watauga Pioneers led by Ryan Heibach. James, was interesting. We're getting started here a little early tonight. We're going to talk about a few stats and things going on, but I was part of the first class of Ashe County High School, so this rivalry started all the way back in 1999 when the high school team there at Ashe County was formed 1 year before we got together in 2000 to play. So I've been involved in this rivalry all the way back to the start. It's good to get involved back here again. I don't believe I call it much of a rivalry, but what is your thought, James?
Yeah, I think it is a rivalry. You know, back when I was in school, it was the 3 teams, the Northwest Ashe, Beaver Creek, and Ashe Central was the rivalry. Now that we combined the superpowers, if you will, Watauga has become the arch nemesis of the Ashe County Huskies.
Right, and again, the Huskies need to notch a few more wins, and that for me to call it a rivalry, James, I believe, I'm not exactly correct on the stat, but we're 1-22 overall in Watauga. Again, it's a big 4A school. They host some powerhouse players, probably get some incredible kids through the college here at App State being in the backyard.
Yeah, and what from my understanding, they've got a couple kids that's committed somewhere. I know the Jackson Pryor kid, he's going to go to Furman. So they've got a really good coaching staff here at Watauga, and it's shown on the field every Friday night.
Let's take a look at the Randy Marion Ford keys to the game, James. What is the keys for the Huskies to stay in the ball game here and get a win against the Watauga Pioneers?
Well, from what I understand, Watauga runs a triple option. Looks like they're running some kind of spread offense in their passing game. However, creating turnovers. We've got to stop their quarterback he's the leading rusher and the leading thrower. So we've got to create turnovers. We've got to get off the field on 3rd and 4th down situations, and we got to get stops. Then, on top of that, we've got to score at least 40-plus on offense because Watauga's going to put up points tonight. Yeah.
Right, James, and those are great Randy Marion Ford keys to the game. We'll take a look at that later on and see how we're doing in those progressions. Who's the Dr. Pepper player to watch for each squad tonight? Let's start with the home team Pioneers.
Well, his mother and father is from Ashe County, but that's Maddox Green. He's got over 1,200 yards this year on his passing, 812 rushing yards, 15 passing touchdowns, 11 rushing TDs, and he throws the ball at 70% accuracy. Impressive
stats for the junior quarterback here for the Pioneers. How about for Ashe County? Let's look at their player to watch.
Yeah, it's Blake Peters. I'm hoping Blake will have a big night, limit the interceptions and the turnovers, and he may have a good night as well. So he's throwing over 2,600 yards passing, 30 touchdowns thrown. He's got 12 interceptions and throwing the ball at 67%.
Great impressive stats, both quarterbacks here tonight to watch. The Huskies will kick the ball off going left to right. Pioneers will receive, moving the ball right to left. Pioneers have number 12, it looks like, Evan Burrows, deep to receive at the 5-yard line. This is a beautiful stadium and field, James. I'm excited about the matchup tonight. The Moe's Boots kick is underway. It lands at the 20, bounces at the 5. Picked up by the receiver. He's setting up a return. Huskies are getting close to a tackle. He eludes, taken down at the 15-yard line, where the Pioneers will start over 1st and 10 here to get the game started.
Yeah, Dillard with the tackle there in decent field position for the Huskies. Looks like it's on the 15-yard line, so maybe we can get a hold here and put some points up, Kelly.
And for you fans watching on the SkyZhone HD game tonight, we appreciate you joining us. The Huskies wearing their all-white jerseys, purple letters, silver helmets. The Pioneers are in their home jersey. It looks like they're navy blue pants and tops, Carolina color letters, and their home helmets. Jackson Green starts in the shotgun formation, 1 receiver beside him. 2 receivers to the north. Receiver in motion. Snap's taking his handoff up the middle. Huskies lineman take him down after a short gain.
Yeah, Manny was on the tackle there, so our linebackers are going to see a lot of action tonight.
You mentioned some big kids for the Watauga offensive line. They got kids standing at 6'2", 220, 6'2", 240, 6'2", 165. They've got some big kids on that line. Shotgun formation again for Green. 2 receivers to the north, 2 to the south. Shifts a tight end and a slot back down to the south side. Moves his north guy in motion. It's a direct snap. He's taking, looks like a pitch. He's going to keep it, run it up the middle, turns it up to the 25-30, out to the 34-yard line before he's taken down. Again, we mentioned his running ability. He's going to be a triple threat tonight, it looks like.
Well, to me, that's the guy you got to key on, especially on the option. Somebody's got to hit him and put a good shot on him. So hopefully our linebackers can get there, maybe roll Bridger over to stop him as well.
Green back in the shotgun formation. Pioneers 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. 10:50 on the opening quarter game clock. Snap taken. Green drops back. Pressure applied by the Huskies. He's flushed out. He's moving. 45 sets up his guy. Nice little hitch move there. Taken down for another 1st down there at the 47-yard line by Lucas Spencer.
Well, Lucas getting his opportunity there to lay some shots on Maddox. Let's see what happens here.
Pioneers moving quickly back in the shotgun formation. Snap taken. Handoff up the middle. Setting up for blocks 50, 45. He's still moving. Taken down at the 43-yard line, close to a Pioneer 1st down there on that 1st down run.
Well, that's Ian's 2nd tackle. We do not need to have our safeties making tackles. It's got to be our linebackers. And giving up 89 yards a carry is not what we need right now.
That's right. The Husky defense looking to make a stop here. 2nd down and a long one for the Pioneers from the 43-yard line. Just inside of 10 minutes here on the game clock. Maddox is in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers beside him, 1 to the north. Slot back in motion. That's Morgan Henry. Now he puts another man in motion, number 12, Evan Burrows, to the north side. Snap taken. Maddox rolls to the right. He's looking to throw. His first throw is complete. Caught by the wide receiver at the 30. That's a Pioneer 1st down. Tackled by Bridger Fairchild.
Yeah, that was a good throw. It looks like Maddox has got a really good arm on him. Those medium throws looks like they may be pretty open for him tonight. So hopefully our defensive line can put some pressure on that passing game.
Pioneers moving the ball down the field here on their opening possession. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. 1 receiver to each side. Maddox in the shotgun formation has 1 receiver to his left. Keeps putting a man in motion. Huskies' offensive line is shifting. Snap taken low. Handoff up the middle. Huskies' defensive line stops that at the 30-yard line for a short gain, James. Good defensive play there.
Yeah, Lucas is all over the fullback there. 2nd and long now. That sort of favors us a little bit better. So hopefully we can get another stop where they're going to have to throw the ball, and we'll be more prepared for that.
Let's hope and see what happens here. 2nd down for the Pioneers. Maddox in the shotgun formation. He's looking to his sideline again, moving receivers around. 10 seconds on the play clock, still looking to the sideline, getting the play call. 7, he's changing the play. There's 5 on the play clock. Puts a man in motion, takes a snap. Fakes handoff. Maddox keeps himself up the right sideline, 30. Stiff arms a guy, still missing. still making tacklers miss, but he's not going far up the field, taken down at the 26-yard line.
Yeah, it's a way to contain him, let him go side to side till we get some help. So Dante Wellington had doing a really good job there, forcing Maddox to go side to side instead of up the field.
And again, here bringing up the first third down of the drive here for the Pioneers. Third and a little over 5 yards, 7:50 on the first quarter game clock. Thank you for joining us on the SkyZone HD Game of the Week. 10 seconds on the play clock. Pioneers still looking to the sideline. He's changing the play once again. Shotgun formation, snap taken, quick throw to the right. It's caught by the receiver at the 30. He steps inside to the caught at the 20, steps inside the 15. That's a first down pitch and catch.
Yeah, Jackson Pryor, he's the kid that's going to Firm, and he's their wide out. He's 6'5", so that's going to be a hard matchup this evening for our Huskies.
First and 10 for the Pioneer offense from the 14-yard line. First down completion there on the third down play. 3 receivers to the south side, 1 running back in the backfield. It's handed to him up the middle. He scoots through, and he's going to go in untouched there, right up the gut of the Husky defense there. Touchdown Pioneers.
Yeah, that he sort of got lost in the scrum there with the offensive line, defensive line. I noticed our linebackers was playing more on Maddox than they was the fullback. I'm sure there's assignments to prevent that, and it may have been a blown assignment from our linebackers, I do believe.
Pioneers take the opening kickoff drive right down the field inside of 5 minutes. Put up a touchdown on the pass completion. Sorry, the handoff up the middle. Kick is down, it's up, and it is no good. It is wide left. Signaled by the officials. The kicker's out there arguing that he got it through the upright, James. It looked good to me from here.
Yeah, it looked good to me as well, but, you know, when you're standing under those crossbars, they have a better view than we would, and, you know, being a Husky fan, that's something you might want to root for because that might make a difference in the game.
6-0 Pioneers there after the opening kickoff. They will now come onto the field, setting up at the 40-yard line, going to kick right to left to the Huskies. Referees confer there and decide it was no good. Point after. Again, it was a high kick. It looked decent from where we were standing, but as James mentioned, out there on the field, none of those goalposts, those officials have a great view of that and often have the best view and make the right call. Looks like we got Bryce Peters now back to receive. Bridger Fairchild typically has those duties. He's up here at the 50-yard line on the opening front line in case the Pioneers do something tricky. So maybe they're accustomed to doing some interesting kicks. They fake the kick there and then spread out. So still 15 on the play clock. Pioneers ready to kick it off. Kick is up. That's the Moe's Boots boot. Caught fair catch at the 31-yard line by Ryder Phipps. The Huskies will take over first and 10 from the 31.
Yeah, that explains why Ryder and some of the guys are up closer because they're probably going to kick that type of pooch kick, probably some onside stuff as well. So that explains why Bryce was back.
First and 10, the Huskies take over here at the 32-yard line. Moving left to right, 3 receivers to the north, none to the south. Peterson beside Peters in the shotgun formation. The offensive line shifts. They set up a little differently. Snap taken. It's a tunnel screen to Bridger. He's up to the 45, almost a 10-yard gain there to start the offensive night for the Huskies.
Like I've said before, you know, the tunnel screen's just basically a run and play. And Bridger just fits that perfect. So we got 11 yards because we got a first down, so that's even better.
Great 11-yard play there to start the Huskies offense. Peters in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to either side. Peterson stands beside him in the shotgun formation. Eli Limley put in motion. Snap taken, handoff to Peterson. He battles ahead to the 45-yard line, gain of 3 yards there on the first carry.
Yeah, good little run there, setting up second and 3. I'd like to see us get 4 yards, but you know, we'll see what they call. Maybe it's an Graybill throw now.
Looks like 2nd and 7 for the Huskies here. 2 receivers to either side. Huskies moving left to right here near the midfield marker. Puts Peterson in motion to the left side. Looks his way, goes across the middle of the field, hits his receiver right at the first down marker. That looks like Bryce Peters. And he's got a first down catch for the Huskies there.
Yeah, Bryce did a little dot and stopped about 11, about 18 yards out, past the first down mark. Good throw to brother connection right there.
I'm telling you, they've been doing that since they could stand up and hold a ball. Great kids to watch play sports here, and they're having a good start to the game tonight. 5:55 on the opening game clock. Huskies driving now, 1st and 10. Peters in the shotgun formation. Hands off to Peterson. He sidesteps the guy 45. He's down to the 42-yard line. Again, great first down play there by the Huskies offense to gain about 5 yards.
Yeah, 5 yards a carry. If we can average that, we're going to be all right tonight. And looks like offensive line's holding up pretty well against this big Watauga defensive line.
It's true. The Huskies offensive line held their ground so far on this drive. 2nd and short. Peters takes the shotgun snap. He's looking down the left side, hits his man again right at the first down marker. That looks like 14, Eli Limley, and that's another Huskies first down.
Yeah, I like to see them using their tight end there. Limley, he's 6'5". He's a big kid, good target. So hopefully see some more of that tonight.
James, it looked like they marked that a little short of the third down marker. So it brings up 3rd and less than a foot, it looks like here. 19 on the play clock. Huskies line up 3 receivers to the south. Shotgun formation. Peterson takes the handoff. He's to the right side, 35. Cuts up, gets the first down to the 34-yard line. Good play by the Huskies offense.
Yeah, it's a good call right there. You're sitting there with 3rd and short, and you're going to give it to your best running back, and he got the yardage we needed.
1st and 10 now for the Huskies from the 33-yard line. 4:44 now on the first quarter game clock. Eli Limley brought back behind Peters, circles around, goes out to the left side. They're looking that way. It's a quick toss to Peterson. He's getting blocks set up out there. He drives ahead to inside the 25-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark him down about the 23, James.
It looked like about an 8-yard gain. One thing I noticed at Watauga is they're expecting us to pass. It looks like they're either running a 3-3 or a 3-2 defense there, so they're playing a lot of nickel and dime coverages.
Peter stands in the backfield alone. 3 receivers to the short side of the field, 2 to the south here. Looks like it's a quick toss. It's called out on the left side. That's Bryce Peters. He'll gain the first down and jump out of bounds near the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Great opening quarter drive here by the offense.
Yeah, what I like about it's to me it looks like they're just taking their time. We're running some clock, trying to keep this game close. And it's sort of opposite what we've been doing in the past, so it's a little different strategy.
This could be our longest time touchdown drive of the season. Let's see what happens. Handoff to Peterson, and he's hitting the backfield. That time the Pioneers brought the rush, expecting the run, taking Peterson down all the way back at the 23-yard line.
Yeah, looks like Jackson Pryor was just left alone to make the play, so I don't know if there was a mistake on the blocking scheme or if that was designed, but we lost 2 yards.
2nd down here for the Huskies and 12. 2 receivers to either side. Peters puts Graybill in motion. Snap taken. Looking downfield to the right side. Looks like he overthrows Peterson out in the flat there. Would have been caught near the 25, and he had a few yards to go, but pass falls incomplete. 3:24 on the first quarter clock. 3rd, 12. Big 3rd down here for the Huskies offense.
Yeah, we've got to throw it at least to the 10-yard line, try to get this first down. I don't think Manning's kicked anything past the 20-yard line this year, so we really need to convert on this.
Looks like the official's blowing it dead here. Not sure what it's over. Looks like maybe a equipment issue with one of the Huskies linemen, and referee's helping him with. They got that situated. They're going to have to send the young man out. That looks like Elliott Cox having to go to the sideline. They're going to have to send in a substitute. That's Ben Baer coming off the side here. The Huskies offense getting reset. Play clock has started, 20 seconds. Peters in the shotgun formation. Moves everybody up to the north side in a 4-bunch. Graybill stands alone to the south. Snap's taken. He looks that way. Pressure by the Pioneers. He throws it. He's got a man open at the 10. Looks like either Phipps or Bryce. That's
Blake Peters' pass is complete to number 6, Bryce
That's
Peters.
number 6, Bryce Peters on the first down catch and gets inside the 10 for the Huskies offense.
First down, Huskies.
I like how they started out in one formation and then had the bunch formation up there at the north side of the camera. And Bryce, one of the later ones, getting out, and then he just sits tight about 15 yards out and makes the completion.
Some great routes ran by the wide receivers tonight. 1st and 10 for the Huskies offense. Handoff to Peterson. He runs up the middle, hits a guy pretty good, drives ahead toward the 5-yard line. Be 2nd goal from the 5 for the Huskies.
Yeah, and most of the time when Peterson gets hit, he's usually falling forwards, and as a running back, that's what you want to do, is to fall forwards, and he got an extra yard from doing that.
2nd and goal here for the Huskies offense. Again, each team's had one possession here in the first quarter. Untypical for the Huskies offense to take this approaching 5 minutes on the drive. 2nd goal from the 5-yard. Peters stands alone in the backfield. Now he moves Ryder Phipps across the field to the north. He's looking up that way. He hits Phipps at the 10, drives ahead 5, makes a guy miss it down to the maybe 3-yard line. They're way up there. It's hard to tell, but looks like the officials marking him out at the 3. Be 3rd and goal.
Yeah, I think Ryder got 4 yards out of that, so we're sitting 3rd down and about 2 or 3 yards to get a touchdown. So maybe Luke Peterson time, maybe a tunnel screen, or a Graybill fade.
Where are my Earnhardt fans at? It's 3rd and 3 from the 3 for the Huskies. 1:43 on the game clock. Snap taken, handoff to Peterson. Left side, touchdown Huskies. Peterson off the left side gets in the end zone. Huskies score with 1:37 on the first quarter clock.
To give up a touchdown first thing of the game, the Pioneers went 85 yards, scored a touchdown, and then we get the ball back and do the same thing. That's huge tonight.
Great opening drive there by the Huskies. We'll take a look at those stats in a second. Manny Olvera on for the point after. Remember, they ruled the Pioneers point after try no good. Let's see what happens here on Manny Olvera. Bridger Fairchild for the hold. Snaps down, kicks up. It's through the uprights there. Huskies lead 7-6 with 1:37 on the game clock. Let's take a look at that touchdown run on the Greens Excavating instant replay.
Watauga 6.
Great touchdown drive there by the Huskies to start out their possession here tonight at Watauga Stadium. James, let's take a look at the Randy Marion 4 drive summary.
Well, you're right, Kelly. We probably had the longest drive as time goes. We went 69 yards. Looks like about 10, 11 plays for 5.5 minutes. So, and it ended up with a big touchdown from Luke Peterson.
Great opening drive here by the Huskies, blow for blow here on senior night against the Pioneers. Huskies lead 7-6, kicking off left to right. Manny Olvera sets it up at the 40-yard line. Pioneers set up at the 15 to receive. 2 receivers back. The Mose boots boot. It's a short one. It lands at the 45. Pioneers dive on it and collect it near the 41-yard line, where they'll take over 1st and 10 on their second possession of the night.
Yeah, the football bounce is funny, and it took a little bit of time for the Pioneers to get on that ball. It'd have been nice if it had come back towards our guys, because I think we'd have got the ball. So good start, good first quarter. We're almost through the first quarter, minute 37 left, 7-6. This may be a great ball game.
Great start to the ball game. Pioneers taking over 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Maddox Green back in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the north, 1 to the south. Puts that man in motion. It's a direct snap. He's going to take off and running. The Huskies take him down at the 45.5-yard line. Short gain there on 1st down, but Lucas Spencer in on the tackle.
Yeah, Lucas, 3rd tackle tonight. Just sitting here watching Watauga's quarterback, Maddox Green. He is super fast, and he's going to be a problem tonight. We've got to contain him.
Right, containment is important now. Now the Pioneers put 3 receivers here to the south side. 1 running back beside Green in the shotgun formation. 2nd and 6. Snap taken. Quick toss out to the left side. Caught by the receiver. 50. Cuts upfield 40. 35-30. 25-20. 15-10 up the sideline. That's a Pioneer touchdown. That's Evan Burrows, the sophomore receiver, with the huge touchdown catch, James, in the first play of that drive.
I tell you what, Kelly, what our defense coordinator needs to realize, they had both of their wideouts up on the line of scrimmage. That should tell you what's coming. That should be a call that they just got the extra point. But we've got to realize if they've got 2 offensive guys on the line of scrimmage, there's a screen coming. The linebacker should have been calling something out right there, because I seen that play start before it even took place because of those 2 wideouts on the line of scrimmage.
And for the 2-point try, Maddox Green lined up under the center. All the other members were over to the left side. An old trick play out of one of the old football movies. They direct snapped it to Maddox underneath center, and he just ran right up into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So Pioneers now lead 14-7. They strike quickly after going down a point to the Huskies. 50 seconds on the first quarter clock. Pioneers set to kick off, James. That was an exciting play there if you're a Pioneer fan, for sure.
Yeah, it is, and we just cannot give up points that easily. I'm sure Coach Pruitt and Coach Hampton will be making some adjustments based on what I just seen. We got to roll some people over. We was outmanned and outnumbered on that side.
The Mose Boots kick is set by the Pioneer kicker. He's ready to kick it off. And he fakes it once again, steps it back off. 20 seconds on the play clock. Looks like something they've just thrown in their repertoire and teams are prepared for. Bridger Fairchild stands up on the front line. It's again a pooch kick. Fair caught again by Ryder Phipps, almost in the exact same spot, this time at the 29-yard line, where the Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
Well, I tell you what, Kelly, we need to do what we just did less than a minute ago, and that's take our time, go down there and put up some points back right up on them.
Blowing Rock Real Estate, Blue Ridge Energy, Blue Ridge Insurance Service, Boone Drive. Thank you for backing the businesses that back your Pioneers.
Peters in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers bunched to the south, 1 to the north. Peterson beside him. It's a quick toss. There was pressure up that left side by big Morgan Henry. Peters got rid of it quick. Falls incomplete. 47 ticks on the first quarter clock here in Boone, North Carolina. Peters calling out the play to his receivers. 2 receivers to either side. Peterson beside him in the backfield. Pioneers look like they're showing a little pressure. They now back out. Now pressure from the other side. Shifted Ian Graybill just a little bit. He's running these crossing routes across the middle. Peters gets rid of it. Hits Bridger. Fairchild at midfield. He breaks away from a tackler, 50. Breaks another tackler, 45, down to the 44-yard line. Tough play by Bridger Fairchild, which we've come accustomed to see all season.
Yeah, Bridger's not a big guy, but he's got a big heart and a big motor. So you've got to really wrap him up, because he just works hard. He's strong, got a good strong lower base, and he nearly broke that. And he got 26 yards out of the play. So
Great offensive play, James, there by the Huskies. 25 ticks here on the clock. Huskies lining up, look like they want to go for another play. 15 on this play clock. Shifts 2 receivers to the south. Lucas Spencer there in on offense in a slot position. It's a handoff to Peterson up the left side. He's grabbed immediately by the Pioneer defense. It'll be a short gain, and that should end the first quarter. Exciting first quarter here tonight at Watauga High School. Let's take a minute and cool down at the Scott Brothers Heating and Air Cool Down.
And your score at the end of the first quarter, Watauga 14.
Randy Marion Ford, the king of prices in West Jefferson. Randy Marion Ford guarantees the lowest price on over 5,000 new and pre-owned vehicles. Home to the best-selling trucks in America. Come see the staff you know and depend on. Take a test drive and take home your new Ford or pre-owned ride. You can also shop us online 24/7. The area's #1 volume and fleet volume dealer in the Southeast. We'll even send you home with a full tank of gas and free delivery up to 200 miles.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by at 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Moe's Boots was established in 2005 in the High Country. Now with locations in Ashe, Avery, and Watauga, we are the High Country's leader in workwear and Friday night football gear, including apparel, footwear, and accessories. Moe's Boots prides themselves on having the biggest selection of the hardest working gear on the market, along with undeniable top-level customer service with pricing that is unmatched. Come shop your hometown team's favorite hard-working brands like Carhartt, Danner, Rocky, and more.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. From starting in Western wear, they also specialize in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys. They offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses will be excited to wear. They are proud to support our hometown teams.
One of the largest expenses you face as a homeowner is heating and air. Make sure your system is installed and maintained by Scott Brothers Heating and Air. At Scott Brothers, they install and service all leading brands of equipment and will even work with you on financing a new energy-efficient unit, saving you money. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, locally owned and operated in the High Country for nearly 30 years. Voted Ashe County's best heating and cooling service 9 years in a row. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, a reputation you can take comfort in.
Welcome back to the action tonight as the second quarter gets ready to start with the Huskies having a 2nd down and 9. Flip sides of the fields, they'll be moving right to left. James, again, this is in our backyard. I actually have a niece that is a Watauga Pioneer High School cheerleader. She's a senior this year, Aniston Hall, so she's down there cheering. So got ties to all schools here with businesses in both counties as well. Here we go with the second quarter underway. Peters in the shotgun formation by himself. 3 receivers to the north, 2 to the south. Shotgun taken, throws out to the right side, caught by Bridger. He cuts up behind some defenders, runs over his own man down to the 35-yard line. Bridger pulled the truck move on his own player, James.
Yeah, Bridger lowering that head. I mean, Bridger ain't afraid to put his nose anywhere, so good gain. I mean, he got about 8 yards on that, so good play.
3rd down and a long 2 here for the Huskies offense from the 35-yard line. Peter stands in the shotgun formation with Peterson beside him. 2 receivers to the either side. Eli Limling in motion. Low snap. Peters picks it up, hits Graybill. He's at the 45, sidesteps. Good tackle by the Pioneer defender. He's going to push him out about a half-yard short, it looks like, James.
Yeah, it'd have been nice to see Ian try to go a little lower based and more straight ahead, but, good effort. 4th and short. Let's see if we can get this 1st down.
4th and short here for the Huskies offense. 11-11 on the first quarter game clock. Peter stands in the shotgun formation with Peterson beside him. Pioneers showing lots of pressure there at the line. Peters looks to the offensive sideline. 10 on the game clock. They're changing the play up. Snap taken. Handoff to Peterson. He falls up to the left side. The Pioneers are all over it. Both teams pushing. Depends on the spot, but it looks like he's going to be short.
Yeah, it looked like he was short on the play. Watauga was expecting Peterson to get the ball, and they got the stop, so we got to do the same right now.
Good defensive stand by the Pioneers. Their offense will take over 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Huskies have not been able to stop the Pioneers tonight. Let's see if they can do something here on the 3rd possession. Maddox Green leads his team back onto the field. Puts a couple guys in motion, handoff to number 12 up the left side. He turns up he turned up the field. It looked like he had some space, but he's caught from behind by one of the Huskies defenders at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Bridger is up there to make the play. Still got 5 yards. If we're going to have any success, we've got to limit those 5 yards and try to get them to about 3 yards and some stops.
2nd down and 5 now for the Pioneers. Moving left to right. 3 receivers to the south side. 1 slot back to the north. 2nd down and short. Snap taken, handoff up the middle, hit immediately by the Huskies defense, but they push it forward to about the 48-yard line to bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Pioneer offense.
Yeah, they had 2 wideouts on the line. I think there's a little bit of RPO right there, run past option. So he ended up giving it to the running back, and he got good yardage.
If the Huskies defense can do something here, create a stop, create a turnover on this 3rd down play. Maddox Green under center for the first time. They're in a bunched I formation, it looks like. Power formation. Now they're moving one of the running backs up to the north side. Huskies pounding the line, handoff up the middle. That's a collision, but the Pioneers push forward for about a 5-yard gain there, all the way to the 48.5-yard line.
Yeah, there's a bunch of Huskies in there. Look like Ben Bear, Dante Wellington, and Elliott Cox. So good to see our defensive linemen making plays.
1st and 10 for the Pioneers here at the 48-yard line. Inside of 10 minutes now with 9:22 on the game clock. Maddox Green back in the shotgun formation. Man in motion. Snap taken. He's looking to throw it. Pressure by the Huskies defense. That's Dante Wellington with the sack in the backfield. Good to have him back in action for the Huskies.
Yes, it is. Dante out with a shoulder injury earlier in the season. Come back about a week or 2 ago, and he was unblocked, and it's good to see him make that sack.
2nd down and 11 here for the Pioneer offense. Second 12, shotgun formation, puts a man in motion. Snap taking, he rolls to the right side. He's looking to throw it downfield again. Huskies pressure, he's got a man open down the field. He throws it, hits him in stride. That's number 12, Ian Burrows again with another long touchdown, 53-yard pitch and catch there by the Pioneers offense. Tough to stop, James.
Yeah, when you've got a quarterback that can run, and he runs really well, you're more worried about him running than you are throwing. It looks like we had our eyes in the backfield, and we got burnt there a little bit.
Long touchdown pass there by the Watauga offense, 8:28 on the clock. They're lining up for the point after. Set up in that same formation where they got the 2 points last time. Huskies a little more prepared. Now they'll set up in a traditional 1-point try. Snap taking, balls down, kicks up, and is through the uprights. 21-7 Pioneers lead, 8:28 on the second quarter clock.
And with 8:28 remaining in the first half, Watauga at 21, Ashe County 7.
James, I'm not sure if we have the stat, but I'm assuming these Pioneers offense is probably averaging 50-plus points a game this season. And they strike fast, strike efficiently. They're 3 for 3 tonight on possessions and scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, they do it the opposite way that we do it. You know, we're the air raid. They're more of a triple option. They show they can throw the ball, so they can attack in multiple ways. So, you know, when we talked to Coach Piscopo earlier, he mentioned we've got to score over 40. So that explains why he believes that. And, we got to go back down here and get a score and then make a stop so we can get right back in the ball game.
And the Pioneers set to kick off now, left to right, set up from the 40-yard line. They're in their bunch formation. Kicker set. See if they fake it this time or go for it. Moves up, fakes the kick again. They're going to reset. He marks it off. They spread out now into a traditional kickoff formation. Huskies set to receive. It's another pooch kick in the air. It's going to be called about the 30-yard line. Going to be returned this time by Ryder Phipps. He moves it up to about the 35-yard line before he's taken down.
Yeah, safe little run there. Ryder's quick, so if they do that enough and he sees a hole, he could go to the house.
1st and 10, Huskies offense takes over with 8:25 on the first half clock. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Bryce Peters to the south side by himself. 2 receivers to the north. Peterson beside Peters in the shotgun formation. Moves everybody up to that 4 bunch to the top. Empty backfield. Snap taken. Quick toss out to Peterson. He shoots up the sideline 50, 45, 50. Breaks the tackle 45, 40. Still down the right sideline to about the 38-yard line. That's Luke Peterson with a big play.
Yeah, that's a good call. About 25, 26-yard play on the gets us in their territory, and we got a first down.
1st and 10 from the 38-yard line for the Huskies. 8:15 on the first half clock. Peters stands in the shotgun formation. Same play, 4 bunch to the top side. Now what they're going to do, the Pioneers are going to take a timeout there, James. So we forced them to take a timeout after running that same possession.
Yeah, what they're doing is we're moving it 4 bunch up to the north side of the field. They're going to make adjustments. They're going to probably roll some coverage over that way so we won't get a big run again. That's why they called the timeout. I about guarantee you.
The chess match, right, in between the football game.
That's why we love football, is because it is a chess match. You can watch film all you want. When a team puts something new in, you got to react in the middle of the game to prevent a score like Watauga's doing.
Huskies here on their 3rd possession trying to get their 2nd touchdown. The Pioneers have gone 3 for 3 so far in the game with their possessions. Exciting night here. This is a beautiful stadium, James. That's got to be AstroTurf out there. It looks like a really well manicured or taken care of yard.
It is turf, and the state of North Carolina has actually gave monies to most of the local schools around the county in the mountains and the foothills, and about everybody's going AstroTurf within the next year or 2.
Oh, interesting. Nice. See how that unfolds. Peters in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to the north, 1 to the south. Peterson beside him on 1st and 10. Eli Limley in motion. Snap taken, handoff to Peterson up the right side. Pioneer defender there right on it with the tackle after about a 2-yard stretch.
Well, that's Peterson's 8th carry, so what we're running tells me we're wanting to use a lot of clock. So 9th carry actually.
2nd down and 8 here for the Huskies offense. 2 receivers to either side. Peters puts Graybill in motion, takes the snap, 3-step drop. He's looking deep, this time over the middle of the field, throws up to little brother, overthrown, lands in the end zone. And that was just they just went for the touchdown there, just a little overthrown. Good defense there by the Pioneers.
Yeah, really good play there. Just overthrown. I felt if it had been on target with Bryce's size, we might have had been in the red zone.
James, I don't believe I'm seeing this, but it looks like they got a concession guy here at Watauga High School. That's pretty interesting. He's got his tote, towel wrapped around his neck. He's selling hamburgers and cotton candy here, bud. That's pretty interesting.
It is.
Peanuts, popcorn. 3rd down, 3 receivers to the south, 1 to the north. Snap taken. Peters does a 2-step drop. Lots of pressure by the Pioneers. He hits Graybill on the cross in 35-30. He's going to get ahead for the first down to the 22-yard line before he's shoved out of bounds. We like to go to that play there, James, on 3rd down with the crossing route.
That is my 3rd favorite play we run. I love the tunnel screen and then the screen to Graybill on the outside and then the middle screen there. That's my 3 favorite plays that we run. We get good yardage out of all 3.
1st and 10 for the Huskies from the 23-yard line. Peters continues in the shotgun formation. 7.5 minutes left on the game clock. Snap taken. He's looking back to the left side. He sees Eli Limley. It's caught. That's caught by the Huskies, but it was ripped away by the Pioneers in the end zone. That's got to be a touchdown, doesn't it, James?
Yeah, we've got to be stronger with the ball. I mean, it was completed to Limley, but it was just a great play by the Watauga defender there to take the ball away in the end zone. So too bad there's not no instant replay, because I just wondering if that might have been overturned if it had been on Sundays.
I'm saying, because it looks like he caught the ball, had possession as an offensive guy. Once you've got it in the end zone, to me, that's got to be a touchdown. But nonetheless, Pioneers take over 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Tough play there by the Huskies offense. Maddox Green in the backfield by himself takes a snap up the left sideline, taken down at the 21-yard line after a short gain. I'm still a little befuzzled there, James.
Yeah, that was a confusing set of events, but however, we got to bounce back and try to make them stops. I know Lucas Spencer, who made the tackle, he gave up only a yard on that one.
2nd down and 9 for the Pioneers offense. 3 receivers to the south. 1 running back beside Maddox in the backfield. Snaps taken. He throws it quick out to the right side. Pushing the back there by the offensive guy. Goes uncalled. Taken down at the 20-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, I think our whoever's above us calling the defense to Coach Pruitt has let him know when those receivers are getting on the line, there's a screen coming, and we was ready for it that time.
3rd down and 9 here. Big spot for the Huskies defense. Trailing 21-7 with 6:25 on the game clock. Big stop here by the Huskies. Maddox Green in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to the north, 1 to the south. Snap taken. He's looking to get rid of it quick to the left side. It's hit up the middle. Caught by Burrows. He breaks the tackle. 45-50, 40, 45-30. James is going to score again. This kid's had 3 huge, long touchdowns tonight.
Yeah, that's looked like Bridger fell down. It's not his fault. It wasn't his man, but he did fall down, and nobody else could catch him. Bridger would be the only one that could.
79-yard touchdown pass there again. Pioneers don't take long to strike after that turnover in the end zone. This kid's a sophomore, 5'9", 145 listed, James. He's having an incredible game. Has to be approaching 200 yards plus already.
Yeah, he's a little happy. He's throwing his helmet down and letting everybody see who he is.
Wilson's extra point is good.
Extra point's good there. Pioneers lead 28-7 with 6:01. Here, Huskies looking to stop this right now and see if they can again continue to make this a game after the quick start.
I tell you what, this Watauga team is probably one of the better teams in the northwestern region. I think when I looked at the rankings for the western region, we was ranked, or Watauga was ranked 5th in the western, top 10 in the state for the 4A. So, they may get them a state championship this year.
Very solid Watauga Pioneer team the Huskies are facing. None the task bigger that we faced all year for sure. And again, it was an exciting start, 7-7. Huskies made a couple mistakes, and the Pioneers have capitalized on that. Lead 28-7 now with 6:01 on the first half clock. Pioneers set up at the 40. Again in the bunch formation, kicker in the center. They faked it 3 or 4 times already. Let's see what they do this time. Fakes it once again. Resets. The Moe's Boots boot is underway. Again, it's a pooch kick. It's going to go out of bounds. That'll be a flag. The Huskies will take over 1st and 10 from where, James?
I'm thinking the 35. It went out about the 32 or 33, but I think it's going to be on the 35.
Kick goes out of bounds. 1st down, Huskies.
We'll see. They're going to walk it off here. Wasn't sure how that does. They're going to give the Huskies the ball at the 38-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 38 for the Huskies, moving right to left. Limley put in motion to the south side. Peters takes the snap. It's a quick toss. Caught by Ryder Phipps at the 35. Gets a block, 40. Shoots outside, misses a tackle, 45-yard line. Nice little 7-yard gain there on 1st down.
Yeah, it's a good stop. You know, I was thinking there in between the score there, Ashe has got to keep their composure, and they're not out of this ball game. We need to keep our heads up and try to limit the mistakes. We could get back in this if we can put some points up.
Huskies need to score on this drive. 5.5 minutes on the clock. 3 receivers bunched to the south, 1 to the north. Peters in the backfield with Peterson. Snap taken. Quick toss out to number 6. Bryce Peters. He's wide open. Moves ahead across midfield to the 43-yard line. Good pitch and catch there from Peters to Peters.
It's about a 12, 13-yard gain there. Gets us in Watauga's territory. We've been here before. We just had a couple of mistakes. And, this time let's see if we can score and get back in the ball game.
3 receivers to the south side, 1 to the north. Peterson puts in motion to the right side. Snap taken by Peters. He's looking up to the right. Throws to Graybill on a post route. He turned and the ball was there. Great catch by Ian at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, I noticed we've started throwing the ball a little bit more because we're behind, but that was a great play by Graybill to get that pickup.
Timing route from Peters to Graybill. He threw it before he'd made the turn. And there was the ball, and he made the catch. Inside of 5 minutes now, 28-7, Pioneers leading Ashe County. Eli Limley put in motion to the south side. Peters takes the snap, looking to the end zone. Pressure by the Pioneers. He's got running room, 25-20. He's off to the right sideline, goes down at the 19-yard line. He was being trailed by a Pioneer, and he kind of slid down.
Yeah, that was actually a good play by Blake. He seen there was open field, and he got a good 8-yard run out of that.
Great 8-yard scamper by Peters. 2nd down and a long 2 for the Husky offense. Little offensive line rotation again. Snap taken, handoff to Peterson, and he's met in the backfield immediately and slammed down at the 22-yard line. Pioneers knew that was coming.
Yeah, they did. We shifted one of our, looked like our guard over to the other side and moved in our tight end. And, you'd think we'd get some positive yardage, but we didn't.
Now pushing the Huskies back to a 3rd down and 4 situation. 3:40 on the game clock, 17 on the play clock. Peters in the shotgun formation. He puts 4 receivers bunched to the north. We did this last time, confused them. They took a timeout. He takes the snap. He's looking to the left side where his little brother stands alone. Catch made at the 10. He holds on to the ball down to the 6-yard line. 1st and 10 Huskies.
Great. Blake just made a great play. He read it. They made that adjustment I was talking about, and what they did is they moved an outside linebacker or an end there out to that bunch group to break up the screen. But one-on-one coverage, Blake with a good throw, Bryce with the size and the catch. 1st down.
Peters in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to either side. It's approaching 3 minutes here now. Run pass option. Peters fakes it, throws it to Bridger out on the right side. 5-yard touchdown. Bridger Fairchild. Huskies in the end zone for the 2nd time. Good offensive possession there by the Huskies.
Yeah, good call. It's great to see Bridger get the ball because he, when he has the ball, magical things happen, and we're back in the ball game now.
Fairchild now set up for the point after. He's going to be the holder. Manny Olvera set to kick. Snap taken, balls down, kicks up. It's a little low, but it's through the uprights. 28-14. Let's take a look at that touchdown score on the Greens Excavating. Instant replay.
Watauga 28, Ashe County 14.
Great screen pass touchdown there from Peters to Fairchild. Let's take a look at the Randy Marion Ford drive summary, James.
Well, I've got 6 plays, 3 minutes exactly, and a Bridger Fairchild reception for a touchdown.
As you mentioned, Huskies now back in the game, 28-14 with 3:01 on the clock. Pioneers have scored on all 4 of their possessions. The Huskies have got to get a stop at some point, James, or we're just going to run out of possessions.
Yeah, and I think what we're trying to do is maybe try to figure out how to do that. I hope we don't do an onside right here. I'll just give them good field position. In my opinion, we kick it deep, try to get a stop. If we get a stop and get a score, we're right back in it. So, I mean, that's what we need.
Huskies set to kick off right to left. Manny Olvera posts the ball at the 40-yard line. 2 Pioneer receivers down at the 16 to receive the kick. And the Moe's Boots boot is underway. Pooch kick, fair caught by the Pioneer defender again right around the 31-yard line. They're going to mark it. Pioneers will take over 1st and 10 from the 31.
Yeah, that's a really good kick. The Pioneer that received that ball, he looked like he might have been blinded by the lights a little bit, so that could have been easily dropped and we'd have had that. So sitting on the 31-yard line with 3 minutes left, we've got plenty of times to get back, to get the ball back and get a score.
You got to have a man on number 12, James. Evan Burrows is breaking out tonight here. The sophomore receiver's having a heck of a game. He's out there on the field once again. Snap taken, handoff up the middle. Huskies defense slams him to the ground. That's Lucas Spencer in there making the big tackle.
Yeah, Lucas Spencer with a big tackle. There's a timeout on the field. It's good to see that we stop him at the line of scrimmage, so that helps us a lot.
Unofficial timeout. James, if these stats we got pregame are right, Burrows came into the game with 10 catches, 276 yards, and 4 touchdowns. He's probably done that tonight in the first half.
Yeah, he's had a big night. I think we've been focusing on Maddox and that prior Jackson kid. Another guy showed up and has produced.
2:35 on the clock. Maddox takes the snap, rolls to the right side. He's looking to throw it again. Pressure, nice extension and catch there by Jackson Pryor. Close to the Pioneer first down, depends on the mark.
Well, that just shows me why the kid's going to be playing on Saturdays next year. Good hands, he's got size, good awareness, so very good play by Watauga.
Great route. That ball was led ahead, and he just stuck his hands out there, made a great catch. Got the Pioneer first down. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. 2:14 now on the first half clock. Huskies have got to get a stop. 5th possession for the Pioneers. They're 4 for 4 so far. Moves Burrows up to the north side in motion. He's covered by Ethan Howe. Green rolls to the left. He's looking to get rid of it. He's pressured. He's going to run it. 45-50. Cuts backfield. 45-40. Bridger's going to track him down at the 30. Dives. He hurdles him. 20-10. 5. Touchdown Pioneers. Just as we talked about Burrows being a threat. Here goes Maddox Green up the right sideline, James.
Yeah. Bridger's fast, but Maddox Green just showed us that he's a little bit quicker. So, I mean, the kid is an athlete. I look for him to play baseball in the collegiate level, but that there showed me he could probably play football as well.
Jack Wilson on to attempt the extra point.
Pioneers strike again here with 2:01. Take a 34-14 lead pending the point after. Green set down for the hole, kicks up, and it's through the uprights. 35-14.
2:01 left in the first half. Watauga 35, Ashe County 14.
Maddox Green came into the game with 812 rushing yards. He's probably approaching 1,000 rushing yards to this point. He had 1,253 passing yards, and he has probably added another 300 to that. James, they're rocking the stands here at Watauga High School, bud.
Yeah, I know you felt that. I thought we had an earthquake for a minute.
The student section got a little rowdy, did a chant there, and moved the press box a little bit. So Definitely a great crowd on hand tonight here for this cross-county action. Pioneers set to kick off left to right now. Again, the Huskies set in this unique return formation. Bridger Fairchild, Lucas Peterson up on the front line along with some linemen. And then back deep is Bryce Peters. They fake it this time and go right straight to the kick. Caught by Ryder Phipps at the 31. He'll return it, gets up to about the 38-yard line where the Huskies will take over 1st and 10, just inside of 2 minutes, James.
Yeah, Ryder got some yardage out of that. You know, being up 35-14, I just don't know why you just wouldn't kick it deep and let your defense play. But, you know, at minute 58, we could get a touchdown right here. We got plenty of time.
Huskies looking to strike again. 3 receivers to the south, 1 to the north. Peter stands in the shotgun formation. Quick toss. Out to the right sideline. Ian Graybill called about an 8-yard gain. Don't want to give it the announcer jinx, James, but I don't believe we've seen a flag on the night. Is that correct?
Well, I think both teams are pretty disciplined. I know Ashe don't have a lot of penalties, and Watauga, I'm sure they don't either on the year.
And here comes the flag on the play. Just kidding. 2nd down and short. Snap taken by Peters. He drops back, throws across the middle again to Graybill. 50. Stretches out, dodges a tackler at the 45, taken down at the 44-yard line. Another Huskies first down. 1:27 on the game clock as they move the chains forward. 1st and 10 from the 40. They're going to mark it back at the 44-yard line for the Huskies.
And we got to get some points right here.
Quick snap by Peters. Throws the little brother on the sideline. He steps up. A little extra pushing and yakking going on here after the play. Peters gains it up to the 40. That will be about a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6. 1:11 now on the first half clock. The officials are conferring about, they're pointing up the field. They're not sure what's going on. They're conferring about maybe where he... Oh, I did jinx us. I just mentioned it. The first penalty of the game called against the Huskies. It's a holding play. I now see the flag right here in front of Coach Heibach.
Penalty against the Huskies.
Dang it, James. I did give us the announcer jinx.
Yes, you did. And, you know, I didn't bring my horseshoe, so hopefully we can get the penalty back.
Unbelievable. 1st and long now for the Huskies back across midfield at the 48. We're swapping the play to the north side. Fairchild and Phipps move up to the north. Snap taken. Peters looking. He 3-step drop, throws it across the midfield to little brother. He's taken down roughly, and now a flag, maybe the first one on the Pioneers, James. Let's see what happens.
Well, let's hope it's a 15-yarder and get us some good field position.
We got about 1st and 18. If it is a personal foul, will that give us an automatic first down?
It is. No, it's not going to be automatic, but it gets us back to where we were.
Horse collar tackle called. It was 1st and about 17. Each team getting their first penalty here after I gave it the old announcer jinx. About a minute and a half left in the half. Officials walking it all the way down to the 37-yard line, where it will remain first down and about the old 1st and 3, James.
And that's a good situation to be in, Kelly.
62 ticks on the clock here. We're inside a minute. Peters in the shotgun formation. Snap taken, 3-step drop. He's getting ready to throw it up the right sideline. Connects with his man, out of bounds with Ryder Phipps at the 28-yard line. Husky first down, 51.6 ticks on the clock.
Good play, good safe play. Stops the clock. We're just sitting outside the red zone, so, first down, 51 seconds. We got plenty of time.
Timeouts as well, 3 of them in our back pocket here. Peters is calling out the play, 2 receivers to either side. Peterson beside him in the backfield. 1st and 10 from the 28. Snap taken. It's a handoff to Peterson. He's patient, sets up his blocks, bouncing off the guys. He's the pinball wizard. He's still going 25-10. He's down to the 6-yard line, James. Great run by Luke Peterson.
Yeah, that's a big-time run there. You cannot arm tackle. I've said it all year long. You cannot arm tackle Luke Peterson. If you do, you're going to pay.
There's another flag on the field over near the opposite sideline, James. I just saw it. I'm not sure what it's going to be. Huskies offense not looking happy about it. They're moving backwards.
Flag on the play.
Personal foul against the Pioneers. It looks like it's going to be called. Won't be much yardage there as we had gotten inside the 6-yard line, but it will mark it down to the 3. Again, 1st and 3, James. We've had that twice on this drive.
Yes, we have, and, that's huge.
Huskies still huddled. Game clock's running 40 seconds. They bust out of it, sprint up to the line with 35. Peters by himself, 4 receivers to the north. 30 seconds on the clock. He takes the snap, throws it up to Bridger. Just a little high, incomplete. Ball goes out of bounds. Will be 2nd down.
I'm sort of glad that he dropped that because they was going to tackle him in the backfield there. So what that does is it stops the clock. We don't have to use a timeout. Now we can reset. To me, I think you need to play the ball to the where you got more, to the south side where you got more room to operate. So it'd be good to see Luke Peterson get the ball right here. We do have timeout, so we could call one.
I like it. 2 receivers to the south side, 1 to the north. Peterson beside Peters. Snap taken. It is a handoff to Peterson. He's got blockers ahead. He's pushing near the goal line. He's down. It looks like going to be short at the 1. 22 on the game clock. Huskies blow it dead, look for a timeout. We'll take one with them here before we come back and look to punch it in the end zone. Carroll Original Wear, timeout.
A big thanks to Carolina West for being tonight's big game sponsor. Carolina West is donating $100 for each Pioneer touchdown, up to $1,000.
And welcome back to Boone, North Carolina. Beautiful setting here at Watauga High School. 21.2 seconds left on the first half game clock. Pioneers lead 35-14. Huskies knocking on the door. 3rd and goal from the 1, James. Again, we have more timeouts. I still think we feed the Peterson.
Yeah, I mean, he's by far our best runner. He reminds me of the guy sitting next to me. He's a referee, Dylan Church, who used to be at North Wilkes, and they have similar running styles. So Dylan's a really good runner, and so is Luke Peterson.
Nice connection there. Peters in the shotgun formation, up the line, takes it, tosses it to Bridger to the right side. Bridger shoots ahead, touchdown Huskies. Bridger in the end zone once again with 18 seconds left in the half. Might be too much time for the Pioneers.
Yeah, I hope it is. Bridger with the 2nd touchdown tonight, so he's our early candidate for player of the game. Let's hope he gets a lot more of that the second half, Kelly.
Great connection there. Peters to Fairchild for the Husky touchdown. 18 ticks left. Manny Olvera looking for the point after. Bridger Fairchild down to hold at the 10. Snaps taken, balls down, kicks up, it's low, it's short, but it goes over the upright, 35-21. Let's take a look at that touchdown play there on the Greens Excavating. Instant replay.
Watauga 35, Ashe County 21.
Peters to Fairchild for the touchdown score. Let's take a look at the Randy Marion 4 drive summary, James.
Well, I know the flags sort of got me off on it, but I got 7 plays, a minute 58, and a Bridger Fairchild touchdowns.
Resulted in a Huskies touchdown. 18.3 ticks left. Huskies going to line up to kick the ball off right to left. Again, the Pioneers have had 5 possessions tonight and scored on all 5 possessions. They're going to have their 6th possession here with less than 16 seconds or so to do. Let's see what they're going to do with that, James. And they've been able to strike fast tonight in different ways.
Yeah, they have. I think we're playing really, really well. Let me ask you a question, Kelly. Let's get the kickoff, and then I'm going to ask you a question.
I like it. Here we go. Manny Olvera set to kick. 2 Pioneers back inside the 20 to receive. It's a good kick, low line drive, bounces at the 25-20, stays inbounds down to the 10 before it does go out of bounds about the 6-yard line. No time off the clock. Let's hear it, James. What you got?
If Watauga and Mount Airy play each other, who's winning?
Ooh, that's an incredible ball game. I'm paying extra to get in to see that one. 4A school versus 1A school, but both have powerhouse run games. They control the ball. They control the clock. That would be an incredible matchup to see. Good question.
I mean, from what I've seen with my eyes, Mount Airy's is a top 10 team in the state that I want to say, maybe top 20, but I would lean towards them Bears down there, the Granite Bears.
That'd be a good matchup. It'd be a good matchup to see, but we'll see what happens there in the future. Maybe those teams match up. I don't know if they ever play, but they definitely both have perennial great powerhouses, and we're not too far apart.
Well, I think Watauga is more disciplined. Mount Airy's got very good athletes there, so it'd be a good matchup.
It sure would. Pioneers take the penalty. Huskies back at the 35-yard line now to kick off. Pioneers have a lineup at the 45. 2 receivers still inside the 20 receive it. Olvera's Moe's Boots boot is underway. It's touched by a Pioneer and on the ground at the 45-yard line. Let's see who recovered it. Looks like the Pioneers did. For a second there, it got away, James.
Great kick by Manny. Watauga did get it, but 16 seconds. Watch for Green running the ball right here.
Again, I know the Pioneers with 2 timeouts left. They're not going to take this possession lightly. Probably going to look to punch it in as they have all night. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Huskies have a couple guys a little deeper than typical, maybe Graybill and Fairchild. Pioneers set up here shotgun formation. 1st and 10. Snap taken. Green rolls to the right. He's got plenty of time. Pressure by the Huskies now taken down the backfield for a sack at the 35-yard line. That's Elliott Cox. That may end the first half, James.
Yeah, I think they're just going to let the clock run out. Elliott Cox has played lights out this year on the defensive line, and he gets a sack tonight, which really helped.
35-21. Huskies trail the Pioneers here at senior night in Boone, North Carolina. We're going to take a halftime break. We'll be right back with you. Let's cool down this Watauga offense with the Scott brothers, heating and air. Cool down.
Randy Marion Ford, the king of prices in West Jefferson. Randy Marion Ford guarantees the lowest price on over 5,000 new and pre-owned vehicles. Home to the best-selling trucks in America. Come see the staff you know and depend on. Take a test drive and take home your new Ford or pre-owned ride. You can also shop us online 24/7. The area's #1 volume and fleet volume dealer in the Southeast. We'll even send you home with a full tank of gas and free delivery up to 200 miles.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Moe's Boots was established in 2005 in the High Country. Now with locations in Ashe, Avery, and Watauga, we are the High Country's leader in workwear and Friday night football gear, including apparel, footwear, and accessories. Moe's Boots prides themselves on having the biggest selections of the hardest working gear on the market, along with undeniable top-level customer service with pricing that is unmatched. Come shop your hometown team's favorite hard-working brands like Carhartt, Danner, Rocky, and more.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. From starting in Western wear, they also specialize in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys. They offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses will be excited to wear. They are proud to support our hometown teams.
One of the largest expenses you face as a homeowner is heating and air. Make sure your system is installed and maintained by Scott Brothers Heating and Air. At Scott Brothers, they install and service all leading brands of equipment and will even work with you on financing a new energy-efficient unit, saving you money. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, locally owned and operated in the High Country for nearly 30 years. Voted Ashe County's best heating and cooling service 9 years in a row. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, a reputation you can take comfort in.
And welcome back, Huskies fans, to tonight's ball game on the SkyZone HD Game of the Week. Kelly Hardy joined by James Klein. James, it's been a high-scoring affair so far here in Boone, North Carolina.
Yeah, it's been an entertaining game. I feel that Ashe, the score should be a lot closer. Ashe is really playing really well, especially offensively. If it wasn't for one turnover and some better coverage, we'd probably have a tie ball game. Thing is I feel that we can get back in this ball game if we have the ball sort of bounce our way. So it could be a lot closer.
Let's take a look on the Miller Insurance scoreboard at some scores around the High Country. Alexander Central leads Freedom 21-7 at the half. North Surrey 20-8 over East Surrey. High Brighton and South Caldwell tied at 14 at the half. And again, we got the Pioneers leading the Huskies 35-21 here at senior night. Ruckus crowd here, James. We talked about it, almost like a small college atmosphere. Tailgating in the parking lot. Fans were here early. They got rowdy. A really cool atmosphere here at Watauga High School.
Yeah, that's one thing that I noticed. I come here last year for the maiden and Watauga game, and both times it just reminds me of a small college atmosphere. Cheerleaders, the bands outside in the parking lot, parents, students, all celebrating football over here. So it's good to see that a school supports their team like they do, and it's welcoming atmosphere.
Exciting to get back here to the second half. Huskies, if you break it down like a soccer score, James, it's 5-3. Right, we're right in it. They've had 5 out of 6 possessions they've scored. We've scored 3 out of our 6 possessions. One ending a touchdown in the end zone, or again, it would be a lot closer game. The Huskies should receive the opening half, second half kickoff. Down 2 scores, ready to get the ball game going here.
Yeah, and you get a touchdown here, it's just a 7-point game, and anything can go. The one thing I noticed, there's only been 3 penalties called in the whole game, and there's only been 1 turnover. So pretty much a mistake-free ball game, Kelly.
And I'll take due for those penalties. There were no penalties before I gave it the old announcer jinx, and then we had 3 on the next 3 plays or something consecutive like that. We're ready to get going here as the stadium noise intensifies. It'll be 12 minutes on the third quarter game clock. Pioneers kicking off left to right. Huskies set to receive. Looks like Bryce Peters, or is that Ian Graybill deep to receive this time? Can't quite tell. I believe it is Bryce deep. Pioneers in their jumbo formation fake the kickoff. Now the reset spread out. 12 minutes on the third quarter clock. The Burroughs kid come out of the half feeling good on the sideline. Short pooch called at the 35 by Ryder Phipps, where the Huskies offense will take over, hoping to get a score here to start the half and make this ball game a 1-possession game.
Yeah, we got to be smart here. No turnovers, no penalties, and we'll be fine if we can do that.
First and 10 from the 35. Peters beside Peterson in the shotgun formation. Bridger Fairchild to Ian Graybill to the south. Bryce to the north. Snaps taken, fake handoff thrown up to the right side. That's Graybill, actually. He's got the catch at the 40. They're going to mark him at the 39-yard line. Nice 4-yard gain there to start the drive.
Yeah, good 4-yard play there, just to get in the groove of things. Sitting 2nd and 6, maybe a tunnel screen or Luke Peterson right here, Kelly.
Peters looks to the sideline for the play call. Looking for another receiver. We're missing one on the north side. 20 on the play clock. Still have time. Ryder Phipps trots onto the field. He comes down to the south side, joining Bridger and Bryce. Bridger in motion up to the north side now. He sets up there alone by himself. Snap taken. Peters drops, looking quick to the right side. Hits Peterson out of the backfield. He called it, hit immediately. How are they going to mark this? Fans over here are saying no catch. The official on the right side looks like he's going to mark it there. The head referee's walking over looking like he's saying no catch. They are going to call that a catch. You said we needed the ball to bounce our way. That's a break we'll take. Hopefully they mark it right here and go on. Third short for the Huskies offense.
We need a first down. I thought it was a good call, good play.
He got hit solidly there by the defender, and the ball popped out, but it looked like he did make the catch. Looking to the right side. Peters back to the right side. It's great screen set up, but dropped by Graybill. Hit him in the hands, and he just dropped the ball.
I think he was looking to run with the ball before he caught it. So, you gotta have some concentration on that tunnel screen. And still, we got 4th and 2nd. We can get a first down here.
4th and 2 for the Huskies near midfield in their own 43-yard line. They are going to line up and go for it. 4th and short. Peters looking to the sideline with 14 on the play clock. Puts Peterson in motion to the right side. Snap taken. He's looking to get rid of it across the center. It's called by Graybill past the first down marker. That's going to be a Husky first down there.
Yeah, I was glad to see Graybill sort of redeem himself on the drop there and get the first down.
Great catch by Graybill. Great effort. Got past the 4th down line to gain and got the first down for the Huskies. 10-17 now on the game clock. Huskies 1st and 10 approaching midfield. Moving right to left. 3 receivers to the south side, 1 to the north. Pressure brought on by the Pioneers. It's thrown to the outside. Limley looked like he didn't know it was for him, so he let it go, and it falls incomplete.
Yeah, I believe that ball was intended for Limley. We had multiple guys there, but the way the routes were constructed, it looked like that should have been Eli Limley's ball.
Looked like it was within catching distance. He kind of pulled up on the route thinking it was going to another receiver. 2nd and 10 now for the Huskies. Shotgun snap taken, handoff to Peterson. He's got blockers ahead, hits midfield, falls forward to the 49-yard line. Will bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Husky offense here right at midfield.
That was a good little play there. It looked like a power play. I thought I seen the guard pull. That's the first time I've seen us do that all year.
3rd and 5. 2 receivers to the north, 2 to the south. Peters stands in the shotgun formation with Peterson to his right. 3rd down and 5. Puts Peterson in motion to left. Lots of pressure up the right side. Graybill catches the screen this time. Turns up sideline 40. 35-30. And he's pushed out of bounds about the 26-yard line. Great pitch and catch there by Graybill up the right sideline.
Ian's having a pretty solid night. It's been a quiet night because it's been such short yardage, but that 23-yard gain there is really going to help his performance tonight.
1st and 10 Huskies offense from the 26-yard line. 9:24 on the 3rd quarter clock. Huskies driving here on the first possession of the 2nd half. Peters takes the snap, drop back, quick toss out to the right side, caught by Limley. He's at the 21-yard line. Be another nice gain on 1st down there for the Huskies.
I like the play calling we've got going on tonight. We're just picking them apart, taking our time, getting smart completions, running the ball some, and we're sitting in the red zone now. So we're almost in the red zone. Hopefully we can get in there and get a touchdown.
2nd 6 from the 22-yard line for the Huskies offense. Lucas Spencer and Limley move to the right side along with Luke Peterson. Bunching them up to the right now. 3 receivers stacked to the right, 2 to the south. Snap by Peterson. Throws it quickly out to Peterson. He's caught behind the line of scrimmage, pushes it ahead to maybe the 20-yard line, where it'll bring up about 3rd and 4.
All that movement, we got 2 yards, but I'll take it. So we're sitting at 3rd and 4. We ran the clock all the way down to 1 second. I was getting a little nervous there.
Peters did let the play clock get down, swapping out some receivers right now. Bridger Fairchild trots off the opposite sideline. It's 3rd and 4 from the 20-yard line. It's 3 receivers now to the south, 2 to the north. Peters by himself in the backfield. Snaps taken, 2-step drop, pressure by the Pioneers. He throws it up the center, ball's high. Graybill goes up for it. It's just a little over his head, incomplete. 4th and 4.
Yeah, the ball's thrown just a little high. Graybill tried to make a play on it, but it was just out of his hands. We had somebody never catches the ball sitting in the flat wide open, and that was Lucas Spencer was sitting in the flat wide open. So, let's see what we do here. I know it's more likely we're going to throw it, so hopefully we'll get a completion.
Big 4th down play for the Huskies offense. Peters in the backfield. He's looking for a quick toss. Hits his man right at the 15. He stretches the ball ahead. It's going to be close. It depends on the spot. Eli Limley's right there. Looks like that's going to be a Husky 1st down, folks. Let's see. We're still waiting on the spot here. He's going to mark it down at the 16-yard line. They are going to have to call for a measurement, actually. Nope, he's going to blow it dead and mark it as a 1st down. Official marks it as a 1st down Huskies. We'll take it 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line.
Yeah, this is a good drive. And to me, this is a confident drive. If we can get in the end zone with some points here, hopefully our defense can get a stop, and we're right back in the ball game, Kelly.
I like it, James. Here we go. 1st down for the Huskies. 7:11 on the game clock. Bridger Fairchild put in motion to the north side. Peters takes the snap. He's looking up to the right side. Again, the ball's thrown high in the air. Looking for Graybill, but it's tipped away there by the Pioneer defender in the end zone.
Yeah, Blake was just a little high on that last couple passes he's had. He's been just a little off. Hopefully he'll settle down a little bit and get our guys on target there. We also had Bridger wide open in the flat again, so, maybe get some check downs and make some safer plays.
2nd and 10 Huskies offense. 2 backs in the backfield. Peterson and Fairchild. 1 receiver to either side. Snap taken. Fakes to the left side. Fakes to the right side. Throws back up the center again. It's overthrown. It's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Peters overthrows his intended receiver, and the Pioneers get their 2nd interception in the end zone tonight.
Yeah, I just mentioned these overthrowing receivers. We had somebody open in the flat again. I'm not seeing a lot of pressure on Blake. Maybe he's just not seeing things. It's easy to be an armchair quarterback on a Friday night, but we got to get a stop now, and hopefully he'll settle down and have a little bit more accuracy on his throws.
Burned a little over 5 minutes there on that drive. Got it down inside the red zone and couldn't come away with points. Defense looking for a stop now, 1st and 10. Pioneers moving left to right at the 20. Green under center. Toss sweep to the right side. Huskies defending it. Burrows with the carry. This guy's had lots of big plays tonight. He runs the ball now for about a 14-yard gain on 1st down.
Yeah. The sophomore's a good little runner. He can catch. He looks like he's going to be a future star for the Pioneers. So, good run. They've worked the ball near getting close to midfield.
1st and 10 now for the Pioneers. Green going under center again, kind of in a bunch, power formation, 1 receiver to the north side. Snap taken, it's a handoff up the middle. Running back keeps it. Huskies defense takes him down after about a 3-yard gain.
Matt Leon on the carry for the Pioneers.
Elliott Cox on the play there. Still, we gave up 4 yards on the fullback dive. So 2nd and 6, it's very manageable for the Pioneers. We need to get in the backfield.
That fullback's also a sophomore. I see listed James Matthew Leon. So, as you mentioned, this Pioneers defense and offense is just deep. When you got a high school 4A, you get a lot of choices here at different positions. Handoff up the middle again to that fullback, and he powers ahead for a Pioneer 1st down right near the 45-yard line. They'll mark it at the 44. 1st and 10 Pioneers.
It looks like Watauga's trying to set us up in on the inside run with the dive plays, you're going to see Maddox Green probably take it on the edge here soon.
Green back under center here in this similar formation. One receiver to the north side. They're kind of powering it. He's looking to his sideline for a play call. He's under center, man in motion. Snap taken. Maddox is going to keep it up the left sideline. 50, 45, runs over his own guy. 40, dodges another tackle. 35, he's all the way inside the 34-yard line, James. You just mentioned it. They're lulling us to sleep with the dive play, and then the quarterback keeps it for 20-plus yards.
Well, that's what happens when you run a team with a triple option, that you're going to see it inside and outside.
Quick up to the line now. Shotgun formation, snap taken, handoff again. Huskies defense all over it, but not before the Pioneers gained 5 yards on that first down play.
Stop by number 22, Lucas Spencer.
Yeah, Lucas, I've got him with 7 tackles tonight. It's been sort of quiet for Lucas, but hopefully this second half he'll have a lot more tackles like we've been accustomed to.
Second down and 5 for the Pioneers inside their own 30-yard line. Huskies defense looking for a stop here. First possession of the half for the Pioneers. Maddox Green under center. Man in motion. Snap taken. Handoff up the middle again to the fullback. He is hit by the Huskies defense, but not before he gets close to another Pioneer first down. I believe he's got it. The officials pointing ahead. That is another Pioneer first down. Going to be 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line, James.
Well, I tell you what, Watauga's just working our defensive line and linebackers. They're getting anywhere from 4 to 6 yards a carry, and then on top of that, you got Maddox Green, who's got speed. It's going to be hard to stop him on this drive.
Pioneers here back up the line for another first down play. Green under center. Puts Morgan Henry in motion. Snap taken. It's like a reverse counter. He spins out. It's taken down by Manny Olvera at the 20-yard line. A short 2.5-yard gain there on first down.
Yeah, a little reverse action. It's about like a counter because the guy's in a slot. But to me, I think you keep on going, your fullback, and then set up Maddox on the edge again, and you're probably going to have a touchdown. That's just the what I've seen.
2nd and 7 from the 20-yard line for the Pioneers. 10 seconds on the play clock. Green under center. Takes the snap. Hands off up the middle once again. He's just dragging Husky defenders down to the 15-yard line, where it'll set up a 3rd down and 2.
I tell you what, our linebackers are going to be tired tonight. They're getting a lot of action.
Big 3rd down here for the Huskies defense. 2:52 and counting on the game clock. Green looking to the sideline for a play call. One receiver to the north. Power situation, he's going under center again. 10 seconds on the play clock. He takes the snap. It's handoff again. Dive play up the middle. He's dragging defenders down to the 11-yard line. That'll be another Pioneer first down, bringing up 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Pioneers just going to drive it right down the field here with their first possession of the second half.
I think it's Maddox Green time right now. Look for him to go on the edge or even roll out and throw the ball.
Burrows with the carry out to the right side. Huskies defense on that. They'll take him down in the backfield. That's the first time he's had a play for negative yards tonight for sure. He's been all over the field gaining yards for the Pioneer offense.
Yeah, to me, I think your best player is your quarterback, and I was thinking he'd probably keep it there, but, they didn't. Second and long, that's probably what's going to happen right now.
2nd and long for the Pioneer offense. 1:27 on the game clock. 10 on the play clock. Green in the shotgun formation. He's going to have to take a timeout here. We'll take one with them on a Carroll Original Wear timeout.
Watauga High School would like to thank our silver level corporate sponsors, Blackberry Creek Mattress, Rooted Realty Group, Sarah Lyons Real Estate, T&J Produce, the Summit Pickleball, Watauga Building Supply. Our bronze level corporate sponsors are Appalachian Pumping, Appalachian Properties, Blossman Gas, Chandler Concrete, Fairbanks Builders, Farm Bureau Agent Carson Smith, First Horizon Bank, Miller & Johnson Law Firm, New River Building Supply and Lumber, New River Light and Power, Portante Plan Construction, Providence Roofing, Stiegel Oral Surgery.
Welcome back to Watauga High School here with 1:21 left in the third quarter. Pioneers taking their first possession of the half, driving it down the field. They're approaching the end zone. 2nd and 11 from the 12-yard line. Here's we resume action. Maddox Green will be in the shotgun formation. One receiver to either side. He's moving Henry again. Huskies showing pressure. Snap taken. It's a fake handoff. Green takes it right up the middle. You called it, James. Touchdown. Maddox Green right up the center. Huskies had nobody covering that.
Well, he went a different way than I would have projected him going. He's such a quick little runner. I would think, he'd have been going out on the edge there. But he was untouched up the middle. So coaches know more than I do, Kelly.
Pioneers strike here in the third quarter on their first possession.
Wilson on to attempt the extra
Maddox Green out for the point after hold. Wilson on for the kick. Snaps down, kicks up. It is through the uprights. Pioneers lead 42-21. 1:16 on the third quarter clock. Impressive drive once again, James. They're 6 for 7. Their only stop has been the second quarter clock ran out on them.
Yeah, you're right. I do want to mention this, Kelly. If you're a football fan of Watauga or Ashe, pay attention tomorrow because the brackets will hopefully be released either tomorrow or Sunday. I feel Ashe County will probably have to go on the road, and Watauga will host quite a few playoff games coming up. Watauga's at a 4A school, Ashe is a 3A school, so there's no chance of them meeting each other. But both teams are going to make the playoffs, and just keep an eye out on the brackets.
Interesting. Nice, and the Pioneers should get a great seed, as you mentioned, play at home through a few tournament games. They have an undefeated season here. The Huskies were hoping to scratch that up tonight here, but so far the Pioneer offense has controlled the game and scored 6 touchdowns. Pioneers set to kick left to right. Huskies back to receive. They kicked it straight out of this bunch formation on the last time. The other 6 attempts, they have faked it and reset. Here we go, 1:16. Fakes it this time. Marks it off, takes 3 steps back. He's setting up for the Mose Boots kick. Mose Boots boot is underway. It's high to the left side this time. Received by the Husky defender at the 35. That's number 2 for the Huskies. Christian Cummings with the couple-yard return there for the Huskies. It'll be 1st and 10 with 1:13 on the game clock from the 37-yard line.
A1 Pest Control, Abby Carpet, Blowing Rock Real Estate.
3 receivers to the north, 1 to the south. Peterson beside Peters.
We thank you for backing the businesses that back your Pioneers.
Peters takes the snap. Lots of pressure up the middle. Throws it to little brother, but he drops it incomplete, and that's good because he would have been lit up there by the defense. That play didn't get anywhere from the start.
Yeah, it was a good thing that he threw it because somebody blew a blocking assignment there, and Blake almost got sacked.
Pioneer defender shot up the middle untouched and was on Blake. Fast. 2nd and 10 now for the Husky offense. 3 receivers again to the north, 1 to the south. Peters puts Peterson in motion. Throws to the right side. Hits Bridger Fairchild. Caught. Plants. 45. He's taken down from the back at the 47-yard line. Pioneer gets up with the ball. They're acting like they have it. The officials have not made a call yet. Officials mark it down. Huskies ball will be 3rd down and 5. Huskies dodge a tragedy there with 45 seconds here on the game clock, play clock.
Pioneer fans, let's get loud. It's 3rd down.
2 receivers to either side. Pioneers show pressure. Peters takes the snap. Flips the ball, rolls to the right, throws it out, hits Eli Limley in the hands at the 50-yard line. It falls through. He's then lit up by a defender, brings up 4th and 5 Huskies. We got to go for it at this point, James.
Yeah, I agree, Kelly. It was a really good throw by Blake. It was a perfect throw. We just lost concentration, so looks like we are going for it. Hopefully we have some success right now.
4th and 5 here for the Huskies. 3 receivers now to the south, 1 to the north. Peterson beside Peterson, the shotgun formation. 12 on the game clock. Empties the backfield, puts Peterson up to the north side. Snap's taken. Blake drops. He's looking across the center, throws overshot little brother at the 45-yard line. That'll be a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 Pioneers now from the 37-yard line, James. 42-yard line. I'm sorry, 42-yard line.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Blake's just a little off tonight. Everything he's throwing's been over our receivers' heads. He's not having the night he had last week, but I felt he's played pretty well, though.
There could be some bigger athletes, taller athletes. Watauga has some big guys on that line. Maybe he's trying to elevate that ball, and it's just carrying a little far. 1st and 10 for the Pioneers. 42-yard line, moving left to right. Snap taken, handoff up the middle. Again, the fullback, he just dives ahead, gets about 7 yards on that carry for the Pioneers.
Well, I think Manny and Spencer was in on that tackle, but, they're getting 5 to 6 yards of carry with that fullback. That's what you're going to see in the 4th quarter.
The Huskies offense is really looking to cool down this the Husky defense looking to cool down this Pioneer offense. We'll cool down as well with the Scott brothers heating and air.
Randy Marion Ford, the king of prices in West Jefferson. Randy Marion Ford guarantees the lowest price on over 5,000 new and pre-owned vehicles. Home to the best-selling trucks in America. Come see the staff you know and depend on. Take a test drive and take home your new Ford or pre-owned ride. You can also shop us online 24/7. The area's #1 volume and fleet volume dealer in the Southeast. We'll even send you home with a full tank of gas and free delivery up to 200 miles.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Moe's Boots was established in 2005 in the High Country. Now with locations in Ashe, Avery, and Watauga, we are the High Country's leader in workwear and Friday night football gear, including apparel, footwear, and accessories. Moe's Boots prides themselves on having the biggest selection of the hardest working gear on the market, along with undeniable top-level customer service with pricing that is unmatched. Come shop your hometown team's favorite hard-working brands like Carhartt, Danner, Rocky, and more.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. From starting in Western wear, they also specialize in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys. They offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses will be excited to wear. They are proud to support our hometown teams.
One of the largest expenses you face as a homeowner is heating and air. Make sure your system is installed and maintained by Scott Brothers Heating and Air. At Scott Brothers, they install and service all leading brands of equipment and will even work with you on financing a new energy-efficient unit, saving you money. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, locally owned and operated in the High Country for nearly 30 years. Voted Ashe County's best heating and cooling service 9 years in a row. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, a reputation you can take comfort in.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter here at Watauga High School. Pioneers lead 42-21. 12 minutes left on the game clock. Green takes the snap, keeps himself up the middle. 35, 25, 20. Scooting out, guys. He's gone again. This kid's exciting, fun to watch, James. He basically got through the middle of the linebackers, and he was off to the races.
Yeah, when you run a triple, well, it's not triple option. You run an option like they do, and you set up with the fullback so much, it just keeps us asleep, and I don't even think Maddox has hardly been touched tonight. Have you, Kelly?
I don't believe so. He shoots up the middle again for the 7th Pioneer touchdown of the night. They lead 48-21 with a point after pending.
Jack Wilson on to attempt the extra point.
Snaps up, kicks, snaps down, kicks up. Point after is good. 49-21. Pioneers strike again. We were just talking about Mount Airy. Looked at their score, 54-0. They beat the Drums again off of somebody.
Yeah, they took care of Allegheny tonight. I just see that Mount Airy team going undefeated and winning a state title. They're just that good.
This Watauga Pioneers team's trying to change our mind as well with their performance tonight. Again, 7 out of 8 on offensive possessions getting a touchdown. The only time we've been able to stop them is the second quarter clock.
Yeah, that's it. And something else about Watauga, they're also undefeated. So it'll be interesting to see if they can go undefeated and win a state championship. And that would be fine with anybody in the high country because they are a 4A school, we're a 3A school. So, we want to see them have success in the playoffs.
And the Pioneers here set to kick off right to left now. They approach the ball, the fake kick once again. And the kicker will reset. 11:49 on the fourth quarter clock. Huskies looking to receive this ball and just again continue to be making some offense. 35 received by maybe Christian Cummings again there at the 35. Gets it ahead to the 38-yard line where the Huskies will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, If I'm a coach for Ashe County, we're going to work on some things to prepare for next week, and we can't have our head down. We got to keep playing hard and work on some things right now, Kelly.
And here goes the Husky offense moving left to right. 3 receivers to the south, 1 to the north. Peterson put in motion. Peters tosses it out to him to the right side. Screen set up. The Huskies offensive blocker shoved a Pioneer and he ran right into the offensive ball carrier.
Yeah, just an unlucky play there that developed. We had some blocking on the outside and threw the ball over the shoulder and right into a defender. One thing I noticed, we've got our heads a little down right now, and we shouldn't be doing that. We're playing a really good team, and we need to keep our head up and just work on things and play hard.
Ryder Phipps trots in, empty backfield. 3 receivers to the north, 2 to the south. Peters stands alone at the 33-yard line. Takes the snap again, a quick toss. Hits Graybill at the 45. He's going to get a nice second down gain. The official on the opposite sideline tosses a flag down in the backfield, though. Again, we've talked about a clean game, but there's a penalty probably going to be on the Huskies in that area.
Yeah, it's either going to be movement or a hold, either one. I would say somebody must have moved early, so probably going to go back about 5 yards.
The official on the opposite sideline explaining to the Huskies coach. Now he's going to get with the official, and they're going to talk over what the call is going to be. The official is walking a long way across the field here to make the call. Is that illegal motion, illegal man? What is that?
Man downfield, so ineligible man downfield. So that's going to be I think a 5-yard play. I'm not for sure, but we'll see where they set up at.
Looks like he threw the flag about the 35, and they're going to mark it back all the way to the 33. Be 2nd down and 17 here for the Husky offense. 3 receivers to the north, 1 to the south. Bridger Fairchild put in motion. Peters takes the snap. 3-step drop, throws it out to the right side to Peterson. He catches at 35, and he's hit immediately by the defender. That's Luke Edmiston. 3rd down and 12 here for the Husky offense.
Yeah, the linebacker was all over that. Watauga's got a really good defense. They've contained our air raid really well tonight.
3rd down and long here for the Husky offense. Peterson in the backfield beside him. Snaps taken, quick toss. Looks like a double pass. Peters catches it. Nope, he's going to hold on to it. He slips on the field, had a block set up. The Pioneers had 3 defenders down here around our receiver. We were looking for that toss.
Yeah, and it was covered. Really smart play by Bryce because it was covered. AstroTurf were not used to playing on it, and he just slipped and fell. So multiple things there, Kelly.
4th and long for the Huskies offense. We will go for it here. Down 4 scores. Late in the ball game. Snap, think it's a little high. Connects it, throws it. Peters up the left sideline, and he just overthrown his man running down the left sideline. That was little brother Bryce Peters. Turnover on down. Pioneers take over. 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line.
Yeah, I think about everybody's covered, and he's seen his brother running down the sideline. And for a minute, he looked open, but that was good coverage. Even if it had been on target, I don't think Bryce would have caught that.
49-21, 9.5 minutes left here on the Friday night football game. We'll start looking ahead for our play of the game and player of the game. I was hoping to have a little tighter contest tonight, but this Watauga Pioneers offense has just flexed their muscles and not been able to be stopped by the Husky defense. Pioneers take the snap under center, handoff up the middle. No, I'm sorry, the quarterback keeps it, and the Huskies take him down after about a 3-yard gain.
I think that's about the first time I've seen Maddox get tackled, and Manny was all over that, only gave up about 2 yards, so good play by Manny.
9:08 and counting on the game clock, 27 on the play clock. See if the Pioneers start to milk this clock a little bit here to get out of here without any injuries and get this W, finalize their undefeated season. Maddox Green under center. Snaps taken, handoff up the middle, down to the 30-yard line is Leon. Again, that's another sophomore running back for this high-profile offense for the Pioneers.
Yeah, and they do have a quarterback. I believe is he a backup quarterback? Is he a sophomore as well? You might see him in shortly.
Right, as the Pioneers offense continues to put up points. 8:25 now on the game clock. 3rd down and a long 3 here for the offense. Maddox Green is watching that play clock, letting it tick down. Snaps taken with 2 on the play clock. It's Maddox keeps it. He's off the right sideline. He's dodging people still. Dives inside the 5, down to the 3. This young man's exciting to watch play all sports, but here at football, man, he's putting on a show.
He was a blur to me. I didn't even realize he had the ball. I was watching the fullback, and then I looked up, and he's 20 yards down, almost in the end zone. So I look for them, if they score right here, that's probably the last you're going to see of him, to be honest. I wouldn't think they would risk, an injury or something being up with the way they are once they break 50.
7:42 now on the game clock, 10 on the play clock. Green sets the troops here, 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. Puts Henry in motion. Snaps taken, handoff up the middle, fullback. Matthew Leon in for the Pioneer touchdown. they're putting on an offensive clinic tonight, James. It's fun to watch. Unfortunately for the Huskies, it's probably not too fun from that sideline.
No, it's not, and, such a rivalry game. But one thing I like to see is they rewarded the kid that's been carrying the rock for him most of the night with the touchdown, so that is good to see that.
Pioneers, Leon punches it in. Maddox Green down for the hold. Kicker on for the point after. Looking to stretch the lead 56-21. High snap. Green gets it, puts it down, and it is through the uprights. Pioneers lead 56-21. 7:29 left on the game clock.
Yeah, and I'm looking at some notes that we had. The keys to the game was create turnovers. That hasn't happened for Ashe. Also, get off the field on third and fourth down situations, get stops, and really that hadn't happened either. And then score 40+. So we're 0 for 3 on the keys for the game, so that's kind of disappointing. So, however, we're playing a big 4A school, and we're a smaller 3A school. We can't keep our heads down. We got to keep playing, get ready for next week because the playoffs are coming up.
That's right, and the Huskies here set to get a playoff game. We'll find that out over the weekend. And hopefully James and I will be able to travel to that game and bring it to you. Get a Huskies playoff victory. That would be great. Pioneers here to kick off right to left. Nothing but the clock running out at this point, James, unfortunately. Fake kickoff once again by the Pioneers. Now reset. It's that real high pooch kick, not going to go 10 yards. Husky lineman catches it just at the 13-yard mark, so it did travel the 10 yards it needed. And the Huskies will take over 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line.
Yeah, good field position. Let's just try to work on some things and maybe try some different things to see how it works against a really good defense. That's all about you can do right now.
1st and 10 for the Huskies right near midfield. 2 receivers to either side. Peterson the shotgun formation. Puts Peterson in motion to the right side. Snap taken. Pressure by the Pioneers. He gets it off up the middle. Ian Graybill caught it. He's hit right as he makes the catch. Spins inside the 40-yard line for a gain of 14. Good catch by Graybill.
Oh, great concentration from Graybill. He's been our main guy this year offensively as far as the receiving core goes, and he just showed why.
Peters in the shotgun formation, takes the snap, looks over to the left side, hits Bridger at the 30. He's open to the 25. Another Husky first down. Bridger's fighting for extra yards and gets slung down there against the sideline. Nice 18-yard gain there for Bridger. Graybill came into the game with 919 receiving yards. He's definitely pushed over the 1,000-yard mark tonight. Peters takes the next shotgun snap. He's looking deep into the end zone, throws to the right side, hits Graybill. Again called inside the 15-yard line. Down to the 12. Huskies moving the ball here pretty consistently and fast. Peters gets his troops back up to the line.
Yeah, good concentration by Graybill. He's showing why he's the number one target on this drive.
Peters back up to the line. 2 receivers to either side. Snap taken. Looking to get rid of it quick again on the slant to the inside. That's a touchdown Huskies. Bryce Peters on the nice 11-yard touchdown pitch and catch there. Peters to Peters. Again, James not giving up. We came out with some gusto there and made a drive down the field against a solid 4A defense.
Yeah, it's a good drive. Quick hitting drive. It gives us some time to work on some things. So let's see if we can get the ball back and put up some more points.
More points we're going for now, going for 2. Peters remains on the field. Empties the backfield out. Snap taken. He's looking to the right. Throws it. Again, he's just been a little high all night. Peterson tipped it. The official went up to make the catch, and he couldn't make the catch. So everybody's dropping balls tonight.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Blake's just a little off tonight. I don't know if it's because of the pressure. Maybe he's just not seeing things, but I feel that he's had a pretty good game. He's had a lot of throws tonight, and I'll try to get some stats on him here shortly.
We're looking ahead again at the Dr. Pepper player of the game for the Huskies, as well as the Carroll Original Wear play of the game. 6 minutes, 35 seconds remain on the game clock. Huskies huddling on the opposite side. Looks like it's probably an opportunity for an onside or trick kick. We use Peters in this situation sometimes, and he's trotting onto the field to make the kick here. Manny Olvera, our normal kicker, off the sideline, and Peters will attempt this onside kick. Pioneers have 10 guys in the box up here, 1 guy deep, so they're not going to give us much of an opportunity. Peters walks up to the line, tips it 10 yards, takes a good bounce, but it's recovered by the Pioneers at the 44-yard line. Grayson Elliott with the collection of the kickoff. The Pioneers will take over 1st and 10 from the 44.
Yeah, 6:34 left. Looks like Maddox Green's going to be in the game still, so looks like the Pioneers are still working on some things. So just need to keep playing hard, and hopefully we get a turnover right here.
Maddox Green remains in the game here for the Pioneers offense. Bunch formation, 1 receiver to the north. 10 seconds on the play clock. Green under center. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Leon. He breaks to the right side 50. He shoots right up that gap and gets 9 yards on the first down carry.
By number 21, Manny Olvera.
I tell you what, Manny's had a pretty good game as far as getting his tackles in. However, we just gave up 9 yards, so that fullback's just ate us up tonight.
He sure has, right up the middle with lots of carries, lots of yardage there for Matthew Leon, the sophomore running back for the Pioneers. Inside of 6 minutes now on the game clock. Bunch formation here with Green, switching some guys up on the opposite side. Henry in motion. Snap taken, handoff up the middle again to Leon. Huskies hit him, but he will gain enough for the first down there. A little 3-yard scamper up the middle to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, Manny in on the play again. He's still playing hard. That's good to see. Good stop. Didn't give up nothing there. So, look, they're going to give it to the fullback again right here, I'm sure.
1st and 10 for the Pioneers inside their own 45-yard line. 5:25 on the game clock, 12 on the play clock. Green continues to run the clock down. Switches players, motion to the north side. Inside of 5 on the play clock. Really burning the clock here on this drive. Snap taken. Lots of movement. Handoff to Burrows. He's had a big game. He shoots up the middle, gets inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. Good scamper there by Burrows. Can you continue to add yards to his night?
Yeah, he's a good little runner there. He has a lot of good moves. He's very shifty. Got 8 yards, so Watauga's done really well at the run game tonight.
2nd and 4 yards for the Pioneer offense. Again, they're just milking this clock. Looking to the sideline. 4:35. 10 on the play clock. Maddox calling out the play to his troops. Really burning the clock now. Snap taken, handoff up the middle to Leon. He breaks out to the right side, 30, and he's taken down by Bridger Fairchild there at the 29-yard line after another first down run.
Yeah, just a good run there. They got a first down. 4:18 left. It'd be good to get a stop here. That'd be a positive thing for the Husky defense.
1st and 10 from the 29. Pioneers looking to just run this clock out, punch it in the end zone, or end up short, just continuing to run the clock. After this play, we'll give a look at the Ashe County player of the game, the Dr. Pepper player of the game, that is for the Huskies. 3 seconds on the play clock. Green snaps it again up the middle to Leon. He's got blockers ahead, pushes 25, 15, 10. He's going to get close to the end zone, taken down by Graybill, but it is not before he gets in the end zone, James. Another touchdown there by the fullback up the middle.
Yeah, he's done that all night. He's really wore our defense down. Anytime you can tackle a fullback going straight up the field and it takes your safety to get there, that's just shows how tired we are. Here's the extra point, so It's a long night for our defense, Kelly.
And they don't have the weight and height of that young man listed, but he's not very big for a fullback, but he powers the ball straight ahead, and you wouldn't know it by his size. Point after try, Pioneers are going to look to put up 63 points here with the point after they connect. 63-27, 3:33 left in the fourth quarter clock, James. We mentioned it, let's name it. Who's going to be our Ashe County Huskies Dr. Pepper player of the game?
Well, to me, I think it's Bridger Fairchild. He's had 2 touchdowns tonight. He's had at least 4 to 5 tackles he's been in on, maybe a little bit more. But it's been a quiet night, but you know, he's got 77 yards on a quiet night with 2 touchdowns. To me, that's a player of the game.
I like it, Bridger Fairchild, the Dr. Pepper player of the game there for the Huskies. We'll name the Carroll Original Wear play of the game here very soon. Huskies looking to receive this kickoff. Again, unique setup with Bridger and Peterson up on the front line. Now we've got number 11 for the Huskies deep for the reception. Receiving the kick, that's Dietrich Carlton, is that right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Dietrich. He's a reserve. They're going to give him an opportunity to see what he can do.
Pooch kick by the Pioneers, fair called at the 36-yard line. Again, Christian Cummings getting involved in some of these returns tonight. He's covered the ball up for the Huskies 3 times successfully. 1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. 3:33. Again, the Huskies offense looking to strike and get a few more points here before the game's over. Peters in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to either side. Peterson in motion, empties the backfield. It's a quick toss to the left. It's caught. Juggled a little bit there by the receiver before he catches it. Gets ahead 4 yards to the 40-yard line. That looked like Bryce Peters.
Yeah, Bryce has played pretty well tonight as well. So a little 4-yard gain. I've got Bryce right now sitting at 62 yards.
Bryce has had a good offensive output tonight as well. Blake in the shotgun formation. Moves Peterson again. Empties the backfield. Looking deep this time. Up the left sideline. He's going to air it out to Bridger. He's behind his guy, but it's just a little bit overthrown. The defender slipped on the ground. Bridger was open, but just overthrown.
Yeah, he was wide open. Just a little overthrown. Been nice for Bridger to got that and put the icing on the cake for his player of the game.
That's right. They were looking for him. They heard us name that, and they were looking for a bonus score there. 3rd down and 6 for the Husky offense.
Pioneer fans, let's make some noise. It's 3rd down.
Peters takes the snap. He's looking out to the right side, thrown a little high, caught by Limley. There's a flag thrown in that area. He's got the 1st down over across midfield. But again, a flag on the play right near the 1st down marker.
It's going to be offensive pass interference. We had a receiver blocking downfield, so it's going to come back, Kelly.
See what the play is going to be called. The officials are conferring. Bridger trying to get an early listen. It looks like it's going to be against the Huskies. 1st down catch is going to be null. Looks like it is offensive pass interference. That will push the ball back inside the 35-yard line.
Offensive pass interference against the Huskies.
All the way back to the 31, where it will be 3rd and 16 now for the Huskies offense.
Pioneer fans, let's do it again.
Official rolls the clock. 2:42 and counting. 3 receivers to the north, 1 to the south. Peterson again in motion out to the back, empties the backfield. Peters resets, takes the snap, quick step, quick drop, looking to the left side, throws across the middle, hits Ryder Phipps in the hands right at the 1st down marker. I'm sorry, that's Bryce Peters, and he just dropped the ball again. James, we've had a couple drops tonight on good passes from Peters, and he's overthrown the ball a couple times as well tonight.
You know, that's hard to be a quarterback when you've had a pretty good game. Before this position here, I had Blake at 35 for 47 with 327 yards and 3 TDs. So, it hurts when people drop the ball.
4th and 16 for the Huskies. Ditch effort here. Pioneers rushing. Peters throws it across the middle, hits Graybill. He's caught it, but he's going to be about a yard short. He didn't quite make it to the first down marker. He did catch it, but it is going to be 1 yard short, James. Pioneers will take over 1st and 10 from the 45.
Yeah, it just seems like the way it's been tonight. We just come up short on about every aspect of the game. So, that's just the way football is sometimes. We just got to keep playing hard and build for next week is the only thing I can say about the situation right now.
Let's think about the positives. What play of the game stands out to you for the Huskies offense? Was it one of those Fairchild touchdowns? What were you thinking, James? We'll be right back with that after this Carroll Original Wear timeout by the Pioneers.
Pioneers have 9 touchdowns tonight.
And welcome back to the action here. First down for the Pioneers, moving right to left from the 45-yard line. James, hit us with the Carroll Original Wear play of the game.
As in the second half, Bridger down there on the goal line, the effort he made to get the ball over the line is my player or the play of the game.
Fairchild picks up player of the game and play of the game with his efforts tonight. New running back into the game for the Pioneers up to the middle. Maddox Green is also out of the game here now. Back up quarterback in the game. Looks like Matthew Heibach. Is he the backup quarterback, number 10? Maybe the coach's kid. Heibach is the coach of Watauga.
Yeah, and they had the other quarterback in just to play before, so they're rotating the quarterbacks to get some experience.
2nd and 6 for the Pioneer offense. Snap taken, handoff up the middle. Another fullback taken down by Lucas Spencer there, adding tackles to his season total. Brings up 3rd and 4 with 95 ticks on the clock.
Yeah, a minute 30. You're just going to see basically the halfback, the fullback getting the ball and grinding this thing out.
Pioneers approach the line with 20 on the play clock. They are going to let it burn a little bit. 1:15 on the game clock. Quarterback sets his troops. He does take the snap a little early, hands it off up the middle, shoots it inside the 35-yard line. That will be a first down for the Pioneers. That should all but do it, James. It's been a fun night here. We sound a little disappointed, but we are proud of the guys for sure. It just started out as such an electric game back and forth, and we just hope that excitement would continue.
Yeah, I felt we played really well in the first half. Just Watauga's a powerhouse, and when you play a powerhouse, you have to play lights out to beat them, and we did. We just come up short tonight, 63-27. We just got to look forward to the next week in the state playoffs.
We said we had to score 40. We could have put up 50 tonight and still lost against this Pioneer offense. Again, it's been a pleasure to bring you the SkyZone HD Game of the Week here from Watauga High School. Watauga wins 63-27, completing their undefeated season there for the Pioneers. They should get a great seed in the state playoffs, and fireworks start to go off here behind the stadium. And Huskies will go back to Ashe County, regroup, get a playoff spot on Saturday or Sunday, and we'll see where we end up, see if we can get another win this season. Huskies fall in Watauga. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kelly Hardy.
James Klein.
We look forward to bringing you another game. It's been a fun season. Thank you for joining us tonight.